is week 2 of the 30 Days of Play challenge. Welcome back to my channel, and I cannot wait to get started. If you have missed week 1, then head over to the playlist linked in the description. I've created this 30 Days of Play challenge for people who are feeling like they're on the verge of burnout, or they just want to tap back into their creativity. It is a 15 prompt challenge designed to be done over the course of 30 days. So that way you have plenty of time, you're not feeling rushed. All of the prompts will take 5 to 15 minutes, something like that. And they're made to be easy, and you should probably already have the supplies to do everything in your house. In today's video, we're just using paper, markers. I use stickers, which is definitely not necessary. You can just doodle little decorations, and I also use some scissors and glue today, but those are also not necessary because you can just rip paper. Hello. So with all of that out of the way, don't forget that this challenge is free here on YouTube, but if you would love to support me, you can go to my website and get the zine downloadable PDF for $5 off my shop, and that will help me keep making challenges like this and future challenges and all of that in between. But I am so excited to get in today's prompt, so let's just get over to the journal. We are on week 2, so I got my little zine here, and let's set it over here to the side so I can see it. And now we're gonna work on prompt 5, and prompt 5 is to make little notes to yourself. So create 5 to 10 strips of paper and then write quotes, affirmations, or reminders on them for you to choose from each morning to help brighten your day, and you can add more later. So this is just to get started because we don't want to be making a bajillion things. You could have like a little jar or something by your mirror. I'm actually going to make a little thing in a little pouch in my journal. And so I am going to use that tear method that we had. I'm kind of doing this on the fly, so it might not be perfect, but I'm going to do that little tear method, and I'm going to make a little pouch in my journal. So now I kind of want it to be a square. So I have my little square here, and I want to create a little pouch. And what I am going to do is I am going to pull this in to the middle-ish here. And I want to pull this in as well, about the same amount. We don't care if it's perfect. And then I'm folding it up to like right here. And then I am just going to fold this down into that little thing. And then I'm going to crease it up here, but kind of leave it like that for now. And I'm going to put some stickers on the edge to kind of hold this down. Remember, this is mine, so it's all marked out. But I am going to use these cute pink little washies and put them down on each side. Down here. Oh, this is so fun. You know what? I want to do a little squiggle at the bottom. I made these to be more like dividers, but I want to do a little squiggly line here at the bottom just for decoration. It might not really hold much down because it's so thin. Okay, so I have my little cute pouch. I want to actually decorate it a little bit. So I am going to put a rainbow here, maybe like right here, so it feels, oh geez, like cutesy cutesy. And then I am going to kind of open it up and write a little thing here, and I'm going to say note to self. To self. Draw little hearts, little dots. Boop, boop, boop. And then, so I got my pouch done. So whenever I open it up, it'll say that. I'm going to actually put a sticker up here just for funsies. And I am going to do this cherry sticker because it's triangular and it just kind of fits. It doesn't have to be perfect. And maybe I will do some little confettis coming up out of it. Okay. That, and then maybe this pink one here. These stickers are not necessary. I'm just obsessed. So anyways, we got our little stickies. All right. And oh, I want to draw some little stars, I think, on here. 2 little stars and some dots everywhere. Cool. Now I'm going to get my pink sheet of paper and I'm going to write little things down. And they're going to say little sweet affirmations. And I will bring you back whenever I have my affirmations wrote down. I have some little affirmations here and a silly little face. And so I'm just going to rip these into little strips because, as a reminder, we're not perfectionists over here. It might be easier for you to actually use scissors if you have them. I have all my affirmations now. I'm going to fold them up and put them in my little pouch for me to look at later. And you may not look at them later. The point of this exercise isn't so you have this new habit that you're looking at these affirmations and they're going to change your life. The point of this exercise is to get your hands moving and for you to do it in the first place. And if you use it, that is fun and it is fine. But it is a simple way for you to just use your brain in a positive way and play and have a new little cute activity to do. The first time you do it, it will brighten your day. And if you use it after that, then good for you. Now we are on prompt 6, and prompt 6 is noticing the mundane. Take note of everyday things that bring you joy throughout the day. Take photos as you go or doodle them in your journal later. The goal is to celebrate all the ways you have joy in your life already. Now, I took photos. You can take photos and print them out if you want to, but I wanted this to be accessible, so another great way is you can make a list of all the different things, or you can actually physically doodle them out in your journal as well. It doesn't matter how you show up, it just matters that you do. So I have my 3 little photos here. I don't feel like this is enough space here. So I'm going to leave this little area. I might come back to it and decorate it later, but I am going to go to the next page and I am going to add these to my journal here. I am going to get my stickies and put some cutie little stickies down. So this, ooh, yeah, this, I have this yellow here. Put that here. And then I am going to put this cute flower right here. So it kind of goes over both of them. I'm going to put one of these, or some of these down. Want to put some hearts down too. Maybe right there. And another one. Another flower. We love that. And then I am going to do a little journal entry down here. My prompt 6 is, let's go market here. Now it's time for prompt 7. And prompt 7 is happy place portrait. Think of a happy memory of a place where you felt safe to have fun. Using colors and shapes, create a portrait of your happy place. The idea is that you're capturing the essence of the feeling you had when you were there. You don't have to draw it perfectly. We're not looking for a portrait, like an actual landscape. What we're looking for is for you to just capture the essence of that memory. I am going to start off by going in with this blue color. And I am just going to be making a cute little vibe. And I'm just start with some scribblies all over the paper. Okay, we're going to use some little abstracts. And then I want to go in with some pink, get some of that pink vibe in here. And I am going to leave it at that for now. We might add some more in a bit. And then I am going to scribble in some little scribblies here. I wonder if you'll know what I'm doing here. You might in a minute. And we're going to take this and do this. Maybe I want to do some scribblies, like, or some little strokes here, and do some scribbles here. I'm going to go back in with this color now and add in some more little scribblies. I love doing this. Okay. And then in the background, we're gonna just kind of go up. I'm gonna make some little marks. I'm gonna do it again here. And maybe one more time here. All right. I'm gonna go back in with that purple and kind of like make some marks from it. You don't have to be perfect. I don't know if you know where my little happy place is yet, but we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna do some little scribblies just because I like scribblies. I love just like being expressive with my mark making. It's just so freeing. Let's do some little, kind of just like little marks. Do little patterny marks up here. maybe some down here. I kind of want some more purple, but I want purple colored pencil, so I'm gonna grab that and do some purpley colored pencil. Then, is there anything? Maybe I'll do some right here. I kind of love this. Oh, maybe I want to do some blue little scribblies up here. Yeah, some down here. So, if you didn't know where my happy place is, my happy place is Palm Springs. And so that is what the vibe feels like to me. Pink and purple and blue, some mountains in the background. Yeah, it's my happy place. Done. Congrats, you are over halfway done with the 30 days of play challenge, and I hope you're having fun. Let me know how it's going for you down in the comments below. If you like this challenge and you want to see more, then make sure that you subscribe. So without further ado, let's get into the rest of the video and the final prompt. And the final prompt is create a dopamine zine. And it is create a zine of different activities that bring joy specific to you. Use this when you need an extra boost in your day. So I am going to show you how to make a really easy one-page zine. And all you will need is a sheet of paper and some scissors and then markers. That's like the bare minimum, but if you want extra flair, then grab that stuff too. Once you have your sheet of paper, I'm going to use this fun green paper. You can use whatever color you want. We are going to start off by getting some folds into the paper. So you can fold it in half, hamburger style, to go ahead and get a fold in it. And then you can also fold that in half, hamburger style, and then fold this in half one more time. Okay, so once you get all the folds in, this is just like to kind of get like your starting basis. Go ahead, unfold the entire paper, and then you'll fold it in half one more time. What we are going to do is cut. Make sure the folded side is where you start cutting, and you are going to cut from the folded side in the middle to this little intersection. And we are going to just go right in like this and make a little cut. You're not going to go all the way to the edge. You're not going to go past that intersection. This is like the traditional single page zine method. So once you do that, you will have this just fold in the middle. So you unfold it and you will fold your zine in half again, this time hot dog style. And you'll notice that if you are holding both ends, if you do this, then the folds will go away from each other. So what you're going to do is kind of go ahead and push it together so both sides come out, and then you will fold those edges in and then go around and bring that last little folded guy back in to meet the other three folds, and you will have a little zine. If you pay attention better than I did, because I'm trying to like hold it out for the video, then it won't be so sloppy, but it doesn't matter. And then you'll be able to make this tiny little book, and that's how we're gonna make our dopamine zine. Now, say you don't have scissors or you don't want to make a zine. You can just make a list in your journal of things that make you happy and that give you a little boost of dopamine. But for this challenge, we're going to make this cute little zine, and I am going to make a place for it in my journal too. You do not have to do that, but I might make another little pouch. I don't know. We'll see what I do. But for now, we're just going to decorate. But for the title, I'm going to call it How do you even spell dopamine? Dopamine Zine. And then I'm going to do a little lightning bolt here, because I'm just like thinking like extra energy, and I'm just going to kind of decorate this how I want. We're gonna do some little curlies, you know, all the different things. This is my little dopamine zine. Messy and cute. Actually, I want to make a star where the eye is. And then let's get to it. So, the purpose behind this zine is to have like just a little list of things that make you happy, make you feel good when you need an extra little boost in your day. Sometimes when you're low energy, it is hard to like think of those things ahead of time. And so maybe you need some extra help in your day, and that's what this is for. So only you can figure out what makes you like feel that little dopamine hit, that little boost of happiness. So make this personal to you. But the one thing that I would consider is making sure that you're including like different levels of energy activities. So things that you can do when you have low energy, medium energy, or more energy. So for me, I'm gonna go through, and first I am going to make my list in my journal so I can kind of plan it out, and then I'll come back and add it into the zine once I'm ready. Okay, so we have our dopamine zine blank here. I've made a list of everything that I want to go in it. I'm gonna glue this here and then decorate around, yeah, on top of my list, but it's gonna be in the zine, so I don't need this list. So we're gonna say minis here, and I'm gonna make these into stars. I'm gonna go ahead and say middies. Oops, that's supposed to be an eye. And make these into stars. And maxis. Maxis. Okay. Now, we'll go here. And I'm going to have these stars here. I have 4. So we're going to say shower, and then pet the cats. Then we're gonna say disco break, and then snack, because I get hungry and I'm always better when I have a little snack. So middies, this is probably something that would take me like 15 to 30 to 45 minutes. And I have 4 of these as well. So I'm gonna say sketch and scribble. I'm gonna say call a friend. Oops. Then I'm gonna say garden and walk. And then last is a video game. And I would probably do this on my Switch because it would be like more cozy. So I could play a game of Stardew Valley just one day. And that would be a cute little relaxing mid-range type thing. My minis would be like, 5 to 15 minute little things that I could do. And then my maxis, I have 5 different ones. So we are going to do 2 on this page and then 3 on this page. And my first one is go out with friend. This could be my friend or a husband. My husband, not a husband, but just my husband. I do love to crochet, but I need a lot of time. Then paint, because it's going to take me longer. These activities are going to probably take me more than an hour, but probably a few hours. So paint, PC game, because playing games on the PC is less cozy and usually it takes longer than just a Switch game like Stardew Valley. And then read, because when I read, I like to read for a long period of time. So these are my little things. I am going to decorate with my stickers. I just like seeing my little doodles all over my stuff. Here's my little zine, my little dopamine. I don't know what I think about this color combo, but I kind of really went for it with the neon green. The thing about play is where you can't play and judge yourself at the same time. And so, like, being creative and judging doesn't work. And it's not going to help you at all. So, I'm just going with my first instinct because the purpose of all of this is that I'm just making time for myself. It's not that I am trying to be good at anything. So, I'm going to take this and get some glue down. I don't know how well this is going to stay. Haven't used this glue before. It's cheap glue too. But this is all just for fun. Put this down, and then I am going to decorate this. So I'm gonna say, in case of, and then do emergency. And I'm going to kind of go through and decorate just with some little stars all the way around. I know this is like insane. And then there. Is it the prettiest spread? No, but it is mine, and that's all that matters. I can always redo it a different day if I wanted to, but it was fun. I made time for myself, and that's what matters most. That was week 2 of the 30 Days of Play challenge. I appreciate the support so much, and I cannot wait to hear how the challenge is going for you. So I would love to hear in the comments below. Let's chit chat. If anything felt like too hard, or you want support with accessibility, maybe coming up with ideas that are easier for you to do, please let me know. I'm here for you. And if you're not already, over on Instagram. My handle is just Luna Bramlett. I am doing the 30 days of play challenge there too, but I'm adding in a couple extra prompts. So just a heads up that there will be a part 2 of this challenge with 15 new fresh and fun prompts just for you after this first round is done. So excited. Please let me know how things are going in the comments down below. And otherwise, I'll see you next week. Bye!